Actor Scott Bakula has landed one of television's most celebrated roles, that of commander of the USS Enterprise. He plays Captain Jonathan Archer in the latest Star Trek spinoff called simply Enterprise. Scott Bakula, good morning.
Good morning.
Now, Enterprise is the 5th Star Trek TV series, and it takes place before the days of Captain Kirk and Spock.
Yes.
So tell me about it.
It's 150 years from today. So it's 2151, which makes the show very accessible. It's something we can all get our minds around, I think, now about the possibility of what that world might be like. And we're the first starship to go into deep space exploration, so we're like pioneers. There are no rules out there. There's nothing. There's no federation. There's nobody governing it. So we're the first explorers. I'm the first captain, and we're on this great adventure.
You brought a clip with you. Most
I did.
stars don't know the clip. If you know it, do you want to set it up, or should we just take a look at it?
I don't know the clip.
Okay, let's look at it and we'll talk.
I want to be like most stars.
All right.
You lost the Klingon. Your mission is over.
I didn't lose the Klingon. He was taken. And I'm going to find out who took him.
How do you plan to do that? Space is very big, Captain. A shadow on your sensors won't help you find them. This is a foolish mission.
Come with me. I'm not interested in what you think about this mission. So take your Vulcan cynicism and bury it along with your repressed emotion.
She's very attractive, which makes me think, are you going to follow in the footsteps of Captain Kirk and have romances with green women, all types of women? Are you the, what?
Green women possibly, all types of women possibly, but not my crew people, so.
Oh,
no.
I see. Tell me about your character, Captain Archer. How is he?
He grew up in the Starfleet. His dad was an engineer and worked on this Warp 5 engine, so he's like a Starfleet brat. And his dream, his life, it was the idea of getting to fly this ship. And so he works out of his gut and out of his heart. He's not a by-the-rules kind of guy. He's very emotional. He's not fond of Vulcans, as you saw in that scene.
Not even attractive ones.
Not even attractive ones. So that presents a certain problem and a tension on the ship. But it's great. The show's very emotional, very human. There's a lot of fun, humor in it, and it's a sexy show too, which is kind of a throwback to the original.
Now, this is not your first foray in the sci-fi world.
No,
most fans know you
not.
From Quantum Leap.
Yes.
And viewers have responded tremendously to Enterprise. Are you afraid of getting typecast as the sci-fi star?
The sci-fi guy? No.
The sci-fi guy?
I've been doing this for a long time, and I've done a lot of different things. So if this were my first big thing, that would be a greater fear of mine. And beyond that, you really don't have any control of what people typecast you as anyway.
But you are working on other projects.
Yes.
Including a new movie for Showtime called
What Girls Learn.
Tell me about it.
It's on this Sunday. I'm very excited about it. Produced it, and I'm in it along with Elizabeth Perkins and two lovely girls. So there's a clip they're showing now, which is great.
What is the premise of this story?
This is a woman with two young girls.
Wait a minute. Look at you with the mustache.
It's 1981.
Okay, I was going to say
Okay.
that hairstyle.
Yeah, no, it's 1981.
Okay.
So you kind of got to go there. It's the summer of Di's wedding, and this woman lives in the South with her two young daughters, and she comes to New York and meets a guy on Long Island, whom I play.
Who is you?
Who owns a limo and transport company. And they fall madly in love, and she brings the girls up to live with him, and shortly after arriving there discovers that she has breast cancer. And so the movie then becomes about not only these girls making this big, huge transition in their lives, but dealing with the potential of losing their mom and being left with this man that they barely know.
You always seem to play good guys.
Predominantly, yes, but
it's your face.
I've had some fun playing some bad guys. They're actually a lot of fun to play.
And you also have another movie coming out with Kevin Kline?
Yes.
What is that?
It's called Life as a House. Kevin Kline, Kirsten Scott Thomas.
Does that mean heavy set or not?
It's about a man who Kevin plays who is going through some big life changes and decides to take one of his dreams, which was to build a house the way his dad wanted a house built, and he tears down his old house and builds a new house.
You're a busy man. Scott Bakula. The show is Enterprise. Thank you so much for coming in.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Take care. We're back in a moment. You're watching The Early Show on CBS.